This week, one of my bestest friends is getting married, and I was honored enough to be invited to be one of her bridesmaids. And this was just a few days after I came back from Singapore, so I decided to refresh myself and I decided to chop off my hair. Usually after having such long hair for a year or two, I get sick of it and I always have the impulse to chop it off. For the previous 2 years, I've done it all by myself at home, but this time, since I was going to a wedding, I wanted it to look a bit more professional, so I did go to a hair salon. Unfortunately, the result wasn't exactly what I expected, and when I went home, I did trim it a bit by myself. Since I was a bridesmaid, I had to go sleep over at their house 2 days before the actual wedding. Once I've arrived at their place, we ended up having tteokbokki for dinner, and here's the bride with the dish that she didn't cook. And the next day, we started off by heading to the wedding site, which is the groom's family's home located in the mountains. The florist happened to also be the groom's cousin, so we started off by helping him create this natural arc. We started off by collecting some of the wood from around the area, and don't worry, we didn't cut this off from any of the trees. They were all already cut off and laying around the ground, so in a way we ended up recycling it. And the florist was just trimming it and building it into this arc for the photo area. After we helped as much as we could, we ended up repackaging some of the gift box. The gift box were a little dessert box, and we had to open each of the box and insert a few tea bags and other biscuits that we wanted to add into it before tying it all up with a bow. To end the day off, we made up these signs to put up along the streets so that the guests will find their way up the mountain. Afterwards, we went back home and then we had a little girls' night. Today is the official wedding day, and I didn't film a lot since I was busy being a bridesmaid, and the day started off by the bride getting her makeup done. Since this is a Chinese style wedding, the groom started off by retrieving the bride from the bride's home, and he also offered tea to the parents before they rode off to their actual wedding site. And here is the gorgeous arc that we helped make yesterday. All credits to the florist though, since we didn't help assemble it. And right before the couple walked down the aisle, we had to go first, and here I am. And one of the traditions in this type of wedding is for the female and the male group to pull the string from a baguette, from a bouquet or a broccoli, instead of the Western style bouquet throw. This was also my first time seeing this, so it was really funny and totally unexpected to have a broccoli on site. And we ended the wedding with a lunch banquet. And before we left, we were able to recycle and take some of the flowers used throughout the wedding. And here I am with all the luggage that I had. This was my 2-day overnight stay luggage, as well as the dress and shoes that I brought along. and the flowers used was so gorgeous. I loved the idea of being able to take these wedding flowers back home and have a little bouquet of their wedding. The next day, we met up with the bride and her sisters and friends again, and we went to this Taipei flea market, and they sold a lot of antique style clothings and items, and I didn't end up buying anything. Look at these butterflies, they're so beautiful. And I also saw the Shiba Inu, he's so cute and floppy. Here we are deciding where we want to go for dinner, and we went to this Malaysian style food stall in Taipei main station, and they sell vegetarian Malaysian style food and it's so good. They have a pineapple fried rice and a variety of fried noodles, as well as this platter of fried goodness. Look at this fried drumstick, it looks just like a real fried chicken. And I also ordered an extra pineapple fried rice. I intended to pack it up for my family, but instead of just packing the rice, I ended up taking the whole pineapple as well, just so that I could surprise my family and present it in its intended form. It was quite funny walking around with this half pineapple.
还吃凤梨吧。是我在那里点的，吃不完我要打包，然后我直接把整个凤梨带回来。
I don't have a lot of footage of the wedding, so this video was quite short, but I feel so honored being able to attend and see one of my closest friends' weddings, and I really wish them the best. I love them so much, and I love you guys too.